from Kirkwood Grammar School. I am Christy.
And I'm Stephen. Today we will be exploring the matter of Brexit and its impacts on Britain. But first, here's all you need to know about Brexit.
So what is Brexit?
Good question. Brexit is an abbreviation for British exit, which refers to the vote held on June 23, 2016, where the British citizens voted to leave the European Union. The EU, as we know it, started after the Maastricht Treaty was signed by European member nations on the 1st of November 1993.
Before that, the UK had already joined what was known as the European Community Common Market in 1973. The EU currently has 28 member states, representing over 500 million people.
Probably the most important thing about the EU is the single market. So what is a single market? This is an economic association of countries who are allowed to trade with each other without restrictions or tariffs.
Tariffs are the kind of tax put on an imported good to make them more expensive, and it is therefore protects the industry of the community buying the goods. The single market also means many countries opted to have a single currency, the euro, but the UK did not want the euro and has kept the sterling or pound notes.
Another important part of the EU is the way agriculture and fishing industries are controlled by what are called common agriculture or fisheries policies. This controls what farmers and fishermen can do and has been controversial about the real benefits for many years.
A country, we pay money into the EU, and some of it is given back for grants. For example, science research in the UK got 3 billion from 2014 to 2020.
The referendum in June asked a single question. Did the population of UK want to stay or leave the EU? 52% of voters chose to leave, with 48% wishing to remain. There was no obvious plan from the government, and so there is a lot of uncertainty on what happens next.
And now we are over to Rebecca, who will be interviewing 2 of our teachers to find out the impacts of Brexit.
Thanks from the studio. My name's Rebecca. Today we're going to be interviewing one of our modern studies teachers. We're hoping to find out the impact that Brexit will have on Orkney in Scotland. What are the benefits of Brexit in Orkney?
I think that one of the big benefits would be probably to the fishing industry. I think that fishermen were quite happy, some of them, to see the Brexit decision. It means that at the moment we've got caps set on the fishing industry by the European Union that tells them how much fish they're allowed to catch. And I think that one of the benefits would be that those caps would be lifted and they might be able to catch more fish and sell more fish.
What are the disadvantages of Brexit for Orkney?
Well, I think that one of the disadvantages, especially for Orkney, is that at the moment it's up at the university. We've got a lot of European Union students, and I think that they would maybe not be allowed to stay as long after they'd finished their studies, and they obviously bring a lot to Orkney. And the other disadvantage that I thought of was probably that we have quite a lot of links to Europe, especially kind of Scandinavian countries, and there's a danger that maybe we would lose those close links.
What do you think will happen to Scotland in the future of Brexit?
I think that it's looking very likely that the Scottish Government, the Scottish National Party, are going to maybe call for another referendum on independence. And I'm not sure, obviously I don't have a crystal ball, I don't know what way that will go, but there's a chance that we might be an independent country, still tied to Europe, but cut adrift from the rest of the UK.
And finally, what do you think will happen to people who work in office and schools?
I think if they are EU citizens and they're living in Orkney, then there is a danger, if we don't get it right at the legislation stage, that these people will maybe have to return back to maybe Spain or France or Holland, wherever, the Netherlands, wherever they've come from.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to interview our geography teacher to see what he thinks of the whole situation. What will Brexit have on the country, on the currency in Britain?
I don't think it will alter the pound in the long run. However, in the immediate future, I think that the value of the sterling will go down.
Okay. What do you think Scotland will be affected? Oh, goodness. Do you think Scotland will be affected by Brexit and the Brexit deal, and if so, why?
Yeah, I do think Scotland will be affected by Brexit because there's a lot of trade deals and freedom of movement linked with the EU, and I feel that maybe Scottish business and Scottish people might struggle to export and to get around the EU with freedom of movement.
Do you think that the prices of everyday products will go up in price, and why?
I do believe so because of tariffs placed on maybe Scottish products that are being sold or that are being imported, and it's going to be very expensive for Scottish people.
Okay, final question. Will farmers' subsidies be affected, and why?
Yes, farming subsidies will be affected because the Common Agricultural Policy won't be in place for Scotland anymore, and farmers won't receive grants for setting up new types of farming like forestry and renewable energy.
Okay, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Woo! I didn't see you there. Well, thanks for all the people who let us interview them. This has been Rebecca for the BBC School Report, Kirkwall Grammar School. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you for watching our BBC School News Report from Kirkwall Grammar School. This has been Stephen and Chrissy.